The British Championships was a little crazy. What an experience. As you guys know, 6 months ago, I said I'm gonna go for the British Championships and just kind of see what happens. We're gonna send it, we're not gonna quit. The plan is at the moment, we're currently now starting the team training weightlifting cycle. I'll tell you who the coach is in another episode, we'll save that. Yeah, this first 8-week block. Within the last 6 months, there has been a lot of challenges. Just having a second. Thanks, babe. After the first 3 months, after the first 12 weeks, I got like severe tendonitis in my left knee, where I had 2 months where I practically couldn't do anything. And then a couple of things that I kept off camera, but I'll tell you now. I had a severe reaction to neoprene, which burnt all the skin off the back of my legs and knees, and I couldn't sleep for a week. This was only a few weeks ago, and from that, my body went into shock, and I got covered in this ridiculous rash. Like, I'm not gonna show photos of that, but everywhere. But we didn't quit, and we got it done. You know, like I said I was gonna compete, and we did it. Now, honestly, team, I didn't record that much throughout the day. I was almost too nervous. Like, I thought I'd make this crazy cool video where I'd be like, man, like I'll take you through the whole day, everything crazy, but honestly, I couldn't even pick up the camera. Like I was like, nah, just try and, you know, focus on the end goal. Luckily enough, we had Josie there who got some of the B-roll, got some of the chaos, like this, the morning of the event, just me testing my weight, making sure that I was at weight or underweight. Whoa. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Competition day, team. Look at this. This is overkill for making weight. 3 scales. Yeah. All right, Jess, you're just gonna have to show my feet. I feel skinny today. This one's a harder one. It looks like 85 on here. A lot lighter this morning than I thought I was gonna be. Like 2 kilos under the limit, so I can actually eat some decent food. It's just nerve-wracking making weight. You know, I've never done it before. And obviously, I bought 3 scales because I was like, you know, maybe if one's off by like a kilo, then hopefully, you know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't want to not make weight. I didn't want to do 7 months of hard work and then be like, oh, I didn't do it right. But I feel like, yeah, I feel good, to be fair. Like, this is the lightest I've been in forever. I started this journey at 93 odd kilos. So that's like 6 kilos different, but I feel stronger. And to be honest, I don't feel any different. So, yeah, maintain this. Just have some bagels with chicken. A couple of times this morning, we're gonna go to the box, watch the boys do some lifting, you know, pass some time, because we weigh in at 3 p.m. today and lift at 5. So, just go have a good time. Just go have a good time, you know what I mean? Just, yeah, exactly. And I mean, talking about that morning, we did have a good time. Jazz snatched a PB twice. It was the first time she'd ever snatched 60 kilos off the floor, and then she just went and hit 62 and a half. Buzzing. Let's go! And then one of my training partners and friends, Josh, he cleaned a PB at 125. Vibes were good. Also, speaking about my training, quickly running into the British. A couple of weeks ago in Miami, snatched 134. Last weekend, on my kind of last heavy weekend, snatched 136 at the box. And in terms of clean and jerk, power clean, push jerked 152 and a half when I was in Miami, and then last week, 155 kilos for a comfortable clean and jerk at the box. Obviously then we've had taper week, which, you know, I only trained for kind of 2 or 3 of the days and they weren't super heavy. And so yeah, I was feeling kind of fresh. Tapering's weird. It's like it's a week where everything is obviously lighter. You want your central nervous system to recover, but also you do want to stay sharp. So it's kind of like having a fine balance. You know, going into the day, I felt great, honestly, and I was just mentally and physically ready to go. I kind of took time off YouTube, as you may have seen. Haven't posted in 7 days. Anyway, the venue, Derby Arena. What a super cool place to have it. Luckily, only like 15, 20 minutes down the road from us. But yeah, we went and got checked in and met our coach.
Where it's at. I had a massive plan as to what we were going to film this morning, all of Craig's prep, how he was feeling, what he'd spoken about, what he'd eaten, and none of it happened. I PB'd my snatch.
Yeah, good.
And
None of it happened. This is the man behind all the magic that we've never met on the vlog. He's the one that programmed every set, every rep for us. And that got us here.
All that pause work.
Yeah, all the pause work made me do it.
Coming together on the day.
Yeah.
You should have heard some of the things they were saying about you. All this bloody pause work. It works.
I'm a lifter now. I'm a lifter. He didn't get one.
I'm a nobody.
Oh, no. Don't worry. So am I. After weighing.
After weighing. I know, just loads of people in pants. I don't know where Jason's. We're all lost already. How the crowd goes wild when people walk out.
Just wait till you walk out.
Oh no. Weigh-in went good. Well, I don't know if you'd say good. I weighed in at 86.6, which is nearly 2.5 kilos underweight, which is a little bit crazy for my body. I think honestly it was just the mix of stress and not wanting to not make weight. Probably came in a little bit dehydrated and a little bit not fully fueled, but you know, like, it's one of those, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, after weigh-in, had about an hour, and then we were in the back room warming up. Weightlifting House, the YouTube channel, were there. Luckily they caught a little bit of the backroom stuff because I didn't even think about turning on my camera. With my warm up there, real simple, kind of just did powers up to about 100 kilos. Then from then I went into squat snatches, you know, 100 kilos. Then I hit 118, 124, and then my final lift before walking out, 128 kilos. I opened at 131, which is quite incredible for me to think back at, in the way of 131 kilos 6 months ago when I first started this weightlifting cycle sort of thing was my PB. So then I was confident enough to go out there on the weightlifting floor for my first ever lift and my first ever in-person competition and hit that as an opener. It's a big win for me. As you can see, the lift was a little bit shaky. Like, looking back, I was way more nervous than I actually thought I was. You know, my heart rate was racing. I was trying to stay calm and focusing on the end goal, but also, like, looking back now, contemplating on it, I was subdued and quiet for me. But I mean, there was no misses in the back room, so my confidence was good. And going into the second lift of the snatch, 135, I hadn't actually missed a snatch under 136 in the last couple of months. Like, I was confident with that number, hitting 136 the weekend before, and obviously with peaking, I made a bit of a mistake. I kind of looked past the lift.
Yeah, 35. 35.
135 kilos.
Bars loaded. Come on, Craig! Come on! I can't even film it because I'm going to be too nervous.
Now the thing is with weightlifting, you want to hit every lift the same. You want to hit it like it's your max lift and you want to hit it perfectly. The thing is with this lift, like looking at it slowly, I didn't utilize my hips enough. I didn't get that full extension. Maybe because I was looking past that weight, that I didn't give it my all, but also I can remember vividly walking out on that second attempt and kind of taking in the crowd and the experience a little bit more. The first one I walked out super nervous, looking at the floor, looking at the bar, concentrating just on my setup, just making sure that I hit that first lift, whereas the second one was kind of like the first time I actually took on that there was everyone there and it was like a stage and it was like, what? But then coming off the miss of that, what happens if there's no one at the same weight as you that are doing the same weight? You get 2 minutes again to reattempt that weight. And honestly, missing it fired me up to come out and hit it. Again, not my cleanest lift, but it got the job done. So 2 out of the 3 snatch lifts, finishing at 135 kilos. I'm happy with that. Can't complain with 1 kilo off my PB on the platform.
Okay, so I'm going to hope that you can see me on this because it's a bit dark in here. I just had a catch up with Craig, but obviously I didn't want to take the camera over. I think he's feeling more frustrated that he didn't hit the lift the first time as he did the second time, but it is what it is. On to the clean and jerk.
Nice. Yep. Pretty cool. Which one done? What each? Yeah. Oh, that's lovely, mate. That's lovely. I think you'd have to. Yep. Easy straight
Right, the clean and jerk. You just saw the warm up then. We built up in like 10 kilos from 100 to 150, and then we went out and opened at 156. That 156 felt super nice, and I was like, wow, okay, my jerk's feeling amazing today, warm-up was great, legs are feeling real strong, we're gonna send some numbers. How I kind of picked my numbers is I opened at 156. This is a number that I know I can hit all the time, like it's a safe banker. Then we moved to 160, which I've hit numerous times and I hit weekly in training, but it's like towards my top end. Not at the moment for my clean, but for my jerk. If I'm having a good jerk day, we can go up to 170. If I'm not, well, this second lift, real strange. I cleaned the bar super nice, but when I caught it, it kind of hit my windpipe a little bit. And when I stood up, my legs and my body just started to go to sleep and I started to black out and I had to like bop the bar off me. It was like I was trying to do a jerk, but in a way that like I was like, just get the bar off me. Yeah, not how I wanted my second lift to go. You can see the little head thing like, whoa, I was on my way out. I was seeing the light, but more the dark. In the back, I was thinking maybe I should just add a couple of kilos and go again, but you know, coming into competition, my goals for the day were to go 135 plus, 160 plus. So if I hit the 160, I'd be buzzing and I'd be like, all right, wasn't the worst day, wasn't the best day. And so I came out for the third lift. The clean was super easy. And then to be honest, I feel like this is where competition preparedness, experience kind of comes into it. You know, I just rushed my jerk. When you watch all of my training videos on Instagram, I always take my time with the dip, make sure I'm in a good position and explode up and catch the jerk. The 156 felt super good, so I just didn't think about what I'd usually think about, and I just dip drive and completely, it is what it is. You know, like, coming off that third lift, I'm not gonna lie, I was gutted. Because I know at the moment, on a good day, a 170 clean and jerk is there, but it didn't happen on the day, and it made me hungry, you know? Which is a super exciting feeling. I haven't had this feeling in a while. Yeah, I didn't perform how I wanted to perform, either in the snatch or the clean and jerk, to be honest. I rode my luck a little bit. In the category, if I hit what I knew I could hit, I could have put it to bed, but obviously I had to ride my luck a little bit with everyone else's numbers. It came away with the win, which was incredible, as a result that I wanted. But it's a bittersweet. So many positives to take away. Like, snatching 135 on a platform, clean and jerking 156 on a platform, can't complain. How easy the 160 cleans were. That was my PB clean when I first started this weightlifting cycle 5-6 months ago. And it's my first competition under the belt, so it's like, I kind of know what it feels like now. Now, at this part of the video, I just want to shout out my good friend, training partner, Chris Murray, who was competing in the 81 category, but we kind of went at the same time due to numbers. On the platform, he hit a 134 snatch. And a big boy 171 clean and jerk for a PB on the competition floor to take his 4th British title. The guy's one of the nicest guys in the sport, and he's just an absolute machine, and I love training with him. And this is where we talk about the future. I'm super excited to get back on the competition floor to actually show what I can really do. I was talking to Chris after the competition, and we're gonna look at a few just local events. We're just gonna not peak or anything for them, but just go and hit some. Get more warm-up and timing experience in, try and curb those nerves a little bit, and honestly have fun with it. Like I really, it's a weird thing to say, but when I was out there, I did have a lot of fun. Like it was a fun experience, but obviously 7 months of focus on the end goal and like knowing that you're in with a shot of doing well. And I didn't want to let you guys down, and you know, like it was pretty stressful. And I feel like if I can just do like a couple of local meets and just have some fun with it and send some numbers. My goals this year, team, are to break the British records. I'm gonna say it. Why the f not? The current snatch record in my category is 140. I know I can hit that on a good day. Just have to do it on the platform and hit 141. And the current clean and jerk record I think is 175, 176. And I know if I get my jerk up, my clean is already there. We just don't quit. You know what I mean? We just keep going. It's an exciting feeling doing something where you're like, man, I want to do it again, you know? Now, as of now, I am gonna add a little bit of CrossFit back in, you know, some monostructural stuff always makes me feel good. A little bit of sweating, you know, just a couple of bits here and there. I am gonna do the open just for some fun, but I feel like I found something that I can be good at and really excel at. Like I said it on the Weightlifting House YouTube channel, I feel physically like I could do a 150 snatch, 180 clean and jerk. It's just gonna take day in and day out of putting in the work, and I'm willing to do it, you know? It's kind of cool to say it on video too, because I feel like I want to look back at this video in the future and be like, man, that was my first comp, that's where I started. Now look where we're at. But anyway, I'm rambling on. It was super fun. Thank you to everyone that turned up on the day and cheered me on. It was amazing. Thank you to everyone that tagged me in the live stream that they were watching, and just thanks to everyone that like literally reached out and sent some of the kindest messages I've ever had. And one of my photos I think hit like 78,000 likes, which is just mind-boggling to me. That's bananas. Know what I mean? Ah. Oh wait, hold on. Team, this is ours. Damn, team. This isn't just my medal, this is yours too. You've been here the whole journey. This is only just the beginning. Went through a lot of to be honest. And at some points I was like, man, is this life just throwing stuff at me just because? But we just keep moving because that's what we do, you know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in, team. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do smash that like button. No one's told you today, you're absolute legends. If you want to support Jazz and I, hustlemade.com is the best way to do it. We've got a little mini drop coming soon. And the tie-dye leggings and all the pattern leggings have been restocked, so be quick, there's not many of them left. And then just after the competition, we went to Five Guys, you know? So enjoy that little bit of content, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Oh God! That shandy. I did. That shandy. Getting lots of now, innit?
You had a shandy.
Just kidding,
you?
nah, 10 pints.
You could not get out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about No Carbs Craig. I was like,
Carbs Craig.
me and Craig, we don't really argue. There's nothing to argue over. Like really, what is there to argue over? We don't argue other than him not emptying the dishwasher.
Oh yeah. Just interrupt him for the biscoff.
Last night, I've literally bought half a Sainsbury's. The house is full of food, right?
We're not going to continue this story because I was under the influence of no food.
He used the chicken the night before in a different meal, and then he opened the fridge and
Big incident this.
and
Got that job.
it's just been too efficient.
I took someone else's drinks. Chocolate and peanut butter. And then Jazz decided to give me the receipts. Lefties.
The diet. Damn.
There's 3 patties in there.
vegetables.
Yeah, so it's basically a salad.
Literally.
So one was lifting 2 bow. Yeah. So
Can I have one,
you
please?
can fill it out twice. So we've done the order.
You eat healthy all the time. What's going on here?
Food.
There's green. There's green.
So we've got two
Yeah, extra
burgers.
whatever we.
There you go, Raya. There you go, champ. You the champ.
Where's my